just here a few hours ago? Oh gosh. Good morning, everyone. We've got a special treat. Hopefully we're going to try to wrap this up pretty quick. We're going to do a puppy haircut, which is a full body haircut. And I want to say this is our second grooming. This will be Dexter, and we've been recording Dexter, just not live on YouTube, I don't believe, or Facebook. So Dexter is a golden doodle, and he was 4 months old. Okay, let's try this. He was born November 26th. So he's just about, really like almost 5 months old, right? November, December, January, February, March, April. And we're almost, is today the 26th? Today's 27th? So he is 5 months old. And with puppies, I just saw him the first time was March 26th, April 3rd, March 26th, April 3rd, he came in for a light haircut. And what I like to do, so we're not even into our third grooming. And the way I like to do puppies is ease into their grooming, because I feel like with my doodles or with puppies in general, you just want to start off with just hearing noises and listening to sounds. Clients will tell me, I blow dry my dog at home, and my blow dryer is not your blow dryer. And you would only know if you come into my salon and try it out. A high velocity blow dryer is not your at-home blow dryer. It's two completely different things. It's actually so much power that it's even more powerful than your vacuum. And so if your dogs don't love the vacuum, they're not going to love a blow dryer. And the blow dryer is, to me, I don't blow dry all my dogs. I like to let most of my dogs air dry, and then especially when my dogs become senior citizens, we do not blow dry. I do not blow dry them. I lost 2 dogs with heart disease, and when they became full-on heart problems, you had to do different things to not excite their heart too much. Meaning, if you're a groomer, or if you've never even paid attention on your dog's heartbeat, pay attention now. So if the doorbell rings, what happens? Do you think that he has a light heartbeat or a high heartbeat during that? Ding dong! If you are doing something like vacuuming and your dog doesn't like it, do you think that he has a light heartbeat or a fast one? So when you have a dog with heart disease, you are not going to want to trigger things that make the dog, you don't want that. Because with Duke, he also, the heart disease is an enlarged heart, beating fast, and when the heart beats fast, it hits the esophagus, the trachea tube. And when it would hit the trachea tube, he couldn't breathe. So you are working with somebody that's been through that side of it. I see the end of life for dogs. I pay attention to the end of life. And when I'm grooming in the beginning of life, I don't want to see them have problems from what we're doing in the beginning of life to trigger worse things later. If I can give your dog a light heartbeat versus a crazy heartbeat during a grooming session, that's what I'm going to opt to do. Now, that's not a normal groomer's perspective. You might talk to your groomer and sit down and be like, do you know how fast, I can see you guys, some of y'all right now, do you know how fast my dog's heartbeat's going when you blow dry him? You know what you do? You get a heart monitor on that dog and you test it. You watch the dog, you see what the dog's doing. And me, I care about your dog because I do a lot of senior care grooming. And you need to care and have passion in what the dog's body and organs are doing, not just a simple haircut. There are times where I push the limit on what we have to do because it has been 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, months and months of no grooming. I'm not going to let that dog come in here and not leave without a groom. However, I will break that groom up into 2 sessions, or I will even say, you bathe at home, where he's calm and collective, and we've got all that matted hair is gone here. It just depends on what that dog is doing and how he's behaving and how far I need to take it. So, we're going to get this puppy in here. This is his 3rd groom. I would not normally say that we should do a full body haircut, but if he would go anywhere else, they would just do it and not ask. And they would also do it and blow dry the dog, even kennel dry the dog for 2 or 3 hours because he is really fluffy, just to get the job done, without sharing with you how he might behave in a kenneled, cage dry situation. Here, I don't do that. So today is a dry cut, meaning I'm not going to bathe him, nor am I going to blow dry him. I'm just going to focus on getting all the hair off. Mind you, he has only seen me today, would be his third time. And in my world, that's too soon for a full body haircut unless you come in with like grandma here who brought the dog in for her owner. Grandma's dog is a puppy, and her first groom was an outdoor, not fully vaccinated, full body, guard cut, haircut on her own doodle. But she already started dog training with her dog. Her dog could sit, stay, he could do all these things that most people do not do with their puppies. So if you are ahead of the game, then by all means, you could probably get away with a full body haircut. The dog still is not used to my clipper sounds, vibrations, noises, loud talking. The dog still might not be used to all that. But we start to go slow in general. However, today we're going to do a full body haircut. The owner is like, I can't do it. Poop is getting stuck on the bum. I want the ear hair pulled out. I want all these things done. I want the body short. So this is what we're doing for that client. We're going to do what she wants. And I'm going to do this live because she was hesitating on what kind of haircut she wanted to do. I'm not going to spend a lot of time here. I don't want the dog that's 4 months, 5 months old on the table for 2 hours. No. My doodle at 6 months old during a 45-minute bath, and he went potty before we did that, had to pee in the middle of bathing him. So I know that their bladders, even though they are large dogs, their bladders are still small. Don't over push a puppy's tenacity on the table and the time that we take to do the grooming. Just because they're a big, tall, large dog doesn't mean that they can withstand so many hours on the table. And this is my opinion, and this is my business. Welcome to myfavoritegroomer.com, My Favorite Groomer on social media. Please hit that like, subscribe, and share, and let me go get our dog of the day. All right, so I'm going to let mom share the video to her daughter so her daughter can watch. And I'm going to pull you guys up here. And let's put those gloves on, because every time I put gloves on with a dog in here, I'm fumbling around. We're going to put gloves on so I don't get any splinters. And yes, I went home last night and washed my smock and my pants. So if you think I'm wearing double stuff, I washed my clothes. I'm a pretty clean person. I washed my clothes and air dried it. Who has time to do that? But I make time because I need a clean smock. Just so you know, I wore this yesterday and it's clean, baby. Okay, get your mask out so we don't breathe in all this hair. Let me recap one more time. Owner said, this is what the owner says. Cut short. Get hair out of ears. Clean the ears. The poop keeps getting stuck on the butt. Now let's do what she's asking for. the empty ones. Shh. They're here every day. They're right here every day. Okay. Shh. Shh. All right, let's roll. Hopefully Mama gets to share this video. I don't know if you guys heard the discussion. This is why I'm doing this video. It's called How to Decide What Length of Hair to Do on Your Puppy. So I'm going to do a 2-guard first. I'm going to try to go pretty quick because I don't have the time to really spend hours, and I don't want to do that on a puppy, no offense. So I'm going to go quick on a 2-guard, and I'm going to show you one side of the body being a 2-guard on Dexter here. And then depending on how Dexter acts, I may or may not continue. I mean, this is me. If you want someone to not care, not that they don't care, but if you go into a normal place, because I am a bit not normal, because I don't do very normal things, but if you go into a normal place and say, take half off the body, they're not going to tell you all the things that come with that care. They're not going to say he whined the whole time, he moved a lot. They're not. They're just going to do the job. And so I don't do that. I care about other things that I feel like have a lot to do with their health and mental health. Okay, so let's start out with our 2-guard first. And since he's a puppy, and since I'm going to move quickly, and since I'm watching my time, I'm just going to do what is most important first, which is body hair cutting, okay? So here is our 2-guard. The client came in, even after I sent videos for them to watch and look at the length, the pet owner that is. I sent the pet owner last night because it seemed like the person didn't know what they wanted, and that's okay. They are not groomers. I'm the groomer, but I need numbers. I need specifics. And maybe not numbers, but if I look at this dog and I say, I want half off of that dog, I know exactly what to do. But if you tell me I need 3/8 inch left on the body, that's what I need to do. But if you tell me I want to take off 3/8 inch, our guards and blades don't work like that. Our guards and blades, including human guards and blades, the numbers are what is left on the body. So this right here is a 3/8 inch blade, 3/8 inch guard on a 10 blade ceramic. This is going to leave 3/8 inch on the body. It is not going to take that, it's going to leave that amount on the body because the separation between the skin of the body and the amount of hair left and then all this other stuff out here is taken off. Does that make sense? Here's the body, here's the blade, here's the hair that it's taking off. So what does it leave behind? 3/8 inch. Okay, let's do that first. Because I showed her a couple summer cuts, like my doodles, for instance, doing a summer cut on the body and a 4-guard on the legs. I showed her those, and she did not want a summer cut. Summer cut is extremely short, like the back of my head. See the back of my head? It's extremely short, okay? Hi, Dexter. Come here. Can you stand up? Short, it's short. I'm going to stay right here. I'm not going to do the 4-guard. But I am going to show you the 4-guard on the front feet because you're not going to be able to tell because front feet and all that gets scissored. I'm going to stay here for this lady's haircut. 2-guard. So this is a 4-guard. This right here, when you look at it, 4-guard, sometimes it's a different number. That's okay. Look at your inches, 1/4 inch. It's going to leave 1/4 inch on the body. So I'm going to show you this 4-guard is just a bit shorter than the 2-guard. So it took off this much more length of hair, okay? This much more than the 2-guard, okay? So the length is a little bit more than the 2-guard, but I feel like she's going to be like, this is exactly where I want to be, or this is just a tiny bit too short. But I would rather, honestly, this time around, because we went back and forth about how much hair she doesn't want on the dog, we should do, it's possible to come back and do a one guard now, if you want to leave a little bit more hair everywhere else, and make it blendable, and then it just grows back if it's too short. It's possible. Let's try that. Let's go into our one guard. When you pull out your one guard, this is 1/2 inch left on the body. So let's go ahead and get him to stand up for us. How about that? Are you a large, Sam, yet? Let me see. May I? Large dog up, Sam. This will help him stand up so I can move quicker. One guard. I may come back. I'm going to save some of this for the owner. I like to keep my dog's first haircut. And no offense, if you ever wanted to do, what is it called? You have the DNA now. If you ever wanted to clone your pet, which is really happening out there, they clone horses to breed them for racing. I'm actually going to come back with a 2 guard on the legs. You're doing good. You're doing so good. You are. Oh my gosh, you're so precious. By the way, if they were not brushing well, we wouldn't be able to run this guard through there. And if we couldn't run the guard through there, we'd have to brush him all the way out before we could do the work. So really good job brushing. You guys are doing really good with the brushing. 2 guard down the legs. Check this out. We're going to do 1 guard, 2 guard, 4 guard. Okay? Why? It's just like scissoring. You're going to scissor the feet anyway, so go ahead and go lower there while you're here with the guard. Right there at the paw. And then we're going to come back scissor a little bit anyway. And if you took barber school, or if you ever went to watch a barber do his job, just sit and watch, sit in a barber shop and watch them work. That's called fading. You do just levels up like that. Good boy. Good boy. You're doing good. 1 guard. 1 guard, 2 guard, 4 guard. So right here, I'm coming down, the hair grows down, I'm coming down, but it won't go in my guard because it's just longer hair. Right there, boom, just go reverse on your 2 guard. Just get it in there. You won't be able to tell with the curly hair. You won't be able to tell. You just want to get it in there. It's not getting in there. Just go reverse for a quick second there. And that's usually with a lot of blades. If you use the blade alone and go reverse, you have to ease up because you don't want it as short. You don't want to go 10 reverse and everything else is a 5 blade down, you know, like downward. Okay, let's go back to our one guard before I forget what I'm doing. We'll come back in a second. Let's come back up here. I'm going to save some of that white here for Mom. Okay. Look what's under there. It's like a present, isn't it? It's like nice and brown. It's pretty. It's still soft. But that puppy hair is gone now. Okay, let's go over here. Bring this over here. Throw it away. How's everyone doing today? Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Be sure to hit that like button for me. Before I take all this off, I just want to make sure that you guys know how to brush. I want you to know how to brush this kind of coat. I'm going to turn him sideways for just a minute. Be sure that you know that you don't just come through and brush big brushing like this. Okay, here we go. Line brush here, okay? Right here, brush until all that's combable. And you check with your comb. Right here, check with the comb, okay? Then go up more. Go up more. Check with the comb. And keep going up. Grandma said when she has both the doodles at her house, they're rambunctious. Yes, they are. In my house, I do not brush them all at the same time. I actually take them outside. I get them up on some steps. I brush one at a time. And they know what to do. So everyone else is inside the house. The door is shut. Me and my doodle, my female doodle, will be outside on a step or two. And I'll brush. And then I'll cycle them out. I never have both of them running around while I'm trying to do work on one or the other. Brush. Check with the comb. Brush. You can't see it, push this up out of your way so you can see this line that you're drawing, this invisible line. As you pull the hair, check with the comb. Brush, check with the comb. This is your brush kit. I sell this, including a flea comb, so that you can take the flea comb, wash the face, and take that flea comb and take out the boogers nice and easy. This is your brush kit at myfavoritegroomer.com, okay? Before I take that off, I want you to know that's how you would brush. And see how good he is? He's good because I have a groom loop and he's on the table. If I didn't have a groom loop, he'd be running around, moving around, chasing him. I would be doing all kinds of crazy stuff like that. All right, now we're going to take down this coat over here. Maybe I can, I don't know, we'll see. See if I can get you that way so they can watch. Okay, so this side. One guard, I'll start at the neckline here. say we should go short, right? 2 guard, 4 guard, but when the client isn't here, what I don't like is not being able to make sure that they're happy. The grandma's here, so I want to make sure I can actually take more off if I do the 1 guard. But if I take the 2 guard or 4 guard, it's pretty short. So I just don't want to make a mistake where I can't put hair on. You just want to look at me, you know? I'm going to save this piece for Grandma in case she wants it. And we talked about 2 guard here on the top of the legs. You too busy trying to kiss me? Huh? You're so sweet. Well, you gotta put your foot down. Here, I'll let you put your foot down. If you notice he didn't want to put his foot down for a minute, he could be helping me, he could be like, no, I don't want to give it to you. He didn't want to put his foot down. Change feet, right? Change feet. Okay? 4 guard on the toes. do the pads. Since I have 2 doodles, I'll be honest with you, as a groomer, I feel like puppy nail trim and pads should be done every 2 weeks until they hit probably 6, 7 months old. And so he's past that. What I'm saying is, I'm just telling you that. Because the pads grow really fast and the nails grow really fast, and it's good to keep that bang right where we want it on the nails. So most people don't. I don't usually see them, but since I have all those puppies and since I have my doodles, I know for a fact that when I'm standing there holding them and stuff, I know about every 2 weeks is when I like to do their toenail trim as their puppies. Maybe just a shy sooner, depending on how sharp they are. Some of them grow really fast and some of them level off, but they are growing. Like those puppy nails, they grow. And the puppies I have right now, they play on that concrete. Oh man, the back feet are right at the vein. They ain't even long. I'll have to show you guys. And they run and play on that concrete. Man, they keep them filed down. And I'm saying that because I think she was in 3 weeks ago. And nails are really long already. Like really long. She is in the owner, not the dog. This is a boy. Alright, let's check it out. Stand. So as I'm working with him, let me know what you guys feel like. If someone's kissing your dog, how do you feel? For me, I'm glad I'm wearing a face mask because I don't like kissing other people's dogs on the lips. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment in the live chat or the comments below when this goes offline. And today is April 28, 2023. Ready to go up? Pin blade, lightly. Hup, 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 hup. Don't move. Don't move. wrong. I want to kiss them and hug them and do all that stuff, but I'm glad I'm doing it with my face mask, you know what I mean? Because I don't need to give my germs to any dogs, especially ones that don't live with me. I want to respect his privacy and respect the parents' privacy. Those of you guys, I don't know, do you walk up and kiss other people's dogs? It happens to me all the time. I have to go, no, I don't really want you to do that. And then they get really upset or offended. You don't walk up and kiss someone's baby on the lips, do you? Then why would you do that to their dog? That's just me. Forgive me if you don't like it, but I ain't gonna walk up and kiss your dog on the lips. Oh my gosh. Okay, come down. All right, let me take my one guard and lightly go down the tail. Not the top and bottom, but just kind of take up some of these flary things happening. Dog up stand. One more time now. Good, Dexter. Good, Dexter. What's Dee Dee doing, huh? What is Dee Dee doing? Hi, focus on Dee Dee. Stand. Good boy. Good boy. Steady. Round these out. Boy. Boy. And stand up. Let's work on the standing up because that'll help once he's 70, 80 pounds if he gets that big. If you get that big, you're gonna need to stand. You have to. A young dog, you have to stand, okay? You gotta work on it for me. All right, work on that for me. Smell here. Smell here, what's that? Yeah, what is that? Look at this, look at this. Here, gotta stand. Gotta stand, can't do much while you're sitting, you know. And you're not a senior yet. If you're a senior, I kind of give you some discounts on sitting. You can sit a lot when you're a senior. Before we finish out them armpits, I want to make sure they are not matted. do our 10 blade. 10 blade alone. Nice. All right, let's take a look at your face now, huh? Whew. All right, let's go to the face. How's everyone doing? Yeah, dog flu, it was rampant here. I don't know about now, but the last 6 months they put a lot of dogs down in the shelters. So I would say don't kiss other people's dogs. Like seriously. And people will tell me, but we can't give anything to the dogs. I'm like, just why even chance it though? Would you mind? Up? No? Oh, no? No? Up? Up? Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. I'm line brushing with this brush. This is my favorite brush. I've been using this for at least 15 years. You can see it works great. This is an awesome brush. Line brushing his face because I can tell there's some knots and I want to make sure whatever I do haircut, I can see it evenly. There's a knot there. I kept going till it came out. If you don't know how to go fast and not hit the eyeball, cover the eyeballs with your hands. I'm not pushing down on the brush, I'm letting the brush do all the work, but I'm moving quickly. Let's take our one guard and double check the neckline first. No, no. No, no. No, no. No, no. No, sir. Good job. Good job. Let me see, you're so curly, you know, I gotta make sure I don't miss something. Good boy. Okay? So traditionally, we're gonna do this haircut in my salon, we'll do a dry cut first. Then we'll come back and do everything dry. Bathe them. Dry them all the way through and do a cut all over again. Even on a small doodle, it's the same amount of work. It's over an hour and a half of work, probably at least. As the dog gets bigger, it's easily 2, 3, 4, 5 hours of work, depending on how much hair you've left on the body. No, no, you don't want it, you don't like it. Don't need to eat that, don't need to eat that right now. Get our foreguard. Up, 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 up. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Bubble tip scissors, just in case he moves or flinches. I don't know if you saw him show me some teeth. He was not happy about that. Last thing we want to do is piss him off. Why? Because he's young. So the last thing I want to do is piss off a young dog. Like, isn't that what I'm trying to avoid doing by grooming aggressive dogs? Trying to get them to a better place so they're not aggressive. Got some eye boogers. Make sure you're washing the dog's face and using a flea comb to pull those out. Any groomers know what I'm talking about when a client calls in and says, a new client even, but I have a puppy. And I'm like, a puppy's harder to do than an adult dog. But I have a puppy, he's just small. It doesn't matter. Are you training the puppy? Does he know sit, stand, stay? You know? I don't think, people don't know. They just don't know. Unless they get to watch. And when they come here, they get to watch. Can you look over here? Over here. Over here. Okay, pet parent said pull the ear hair out. We're going to do that. This is something I recommend doing a little at a time as a puppy. At home too. As it's growing in, as they come into your household and they have no ear hair, okay? A little bit at a time. Little at a time. Why? Because it's pretty painful stuff. And some dogs will react and some dogs won't. I want to say my tool is not here with me. And breeders, I don't know why they don't teach you guys these things that are really important. Oh, we need a hemostat. Let's see here. Let's just try more ear powder. So I was lucky, I knew when my doodles were in my arms, puppies, sleeping with me in bed, every night, like laying in bed, I would just see one strand, I would pull it out. One little strand, I would pull it out. No ear powder necessary. You see a strand, pull it out. This is what's in the ear canal, okay? I don't know why breeders of doodles don't teach you that. I don't understand. That. Versus this. Once I'm done here, we'll be wrapping it up. And unfortunately, I don't have time to go through the live chat, so I have to let you guys go as soon as I get it done. Thank you so much for joining us. Please help hit that like button and subscribe and share. So my hemostat is in the cleaning area. So I'm putting that ear powder in there. It does not numb the ear. I'm going to take my fingertips and I'm going to do little by little. I'm going to pull little by little because it's painful to do it all at once. It's painful to do it this way, but at least it's just a little bit at a time. And then let's never see this again. It's never this thick again because we're pulling a little bit out every time you see the dog. Unless the dog doesn't come in often enough. It's like when you go get your eyebrows waxed or your mustache waxed or whatever you're getting waxed, and you wait till all of it's grown back in. Does that feel good? No, it doesn't. If you maintain that and you go in every month and it's not so bad, it's not so bad. It's bad, but it's not so bad. That's just some, we're not done yet. I would be like, breeder, watch this video and please educate everyone who buys a doodle from you. Or any other animal with ear hair in the ear, because when they're born, it's not hairy in there. It's not this hairy when they're born. Just what's in the ear canal. The rest of it can be cut off. Shh. Yeah, focus on the phone. There you go. Focus on that phone. You can get ear powder, ear cleaner, ear cleaning kit at myfavoritegroomer.com. See him pulling away? Tell me that it's not painful. Stay there. So that, compared to that, look how clean it is now. I haven't even cleaned anything. Nothing bad, you know, nothing crazy. Now ear hair, when the dog has been bathed a lot and done a lot of stuff too, as a dog gets older, what it does is hold in all the debris and even water. So sometimes you'll see a dog with really bad ears but a lot of ear hair, because that ear hair was just keeping it all inside the ear. Everything was inside the ear. All right, we can come back now. Let's check the top of your head here. It still seems kind of, let me just check this real quick. What do you guys think? What are you thinking? I sell these too on my website. I want to get some more off the top of the head here. Let's go 2 guard on the top of the head, not all the way down. Not as short as this. Yawning if you don't like it. So we ended up finalizing out with a 1 guard body, 2 guard top of most of legs, 4 guard on toes, and a light 2 guard head. I'm not going to do this forever. I'm not going to blow those kisses like the whole time forever. Okay? Once you become an adult, we've got to talk about this. We've got to talk about these things. Hup, 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 hup. Hup, 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 hup. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Liquid silk, let's do this. I know he's gonna probably go get a bath, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this. How you feeling? You did so good for a puppy. Yeah, you did so good for a puppy. Thank you. Thank you. Good boy, huh? Everyone say good boy. Dexter. Dexter. It's an echo, huh? Is that echo? Dexter. Treat? Snack. Snack? Okay. Okay, guys, I gotta roll. Let me just scan you guys on YouTube real quick. Thanks a lot for hanging out. Love you guys. Thanks for being fans. It's good to see you this morning. And, oh gosh, I gotta go do some veteran stuff. What's up, honeybees? Good to see you, honeybee. It's past midnight. I've been had a busy. Okay, you need to join us a little bit longer, girl. What's up, everybody? I'm gonna scan. Hey, Becky. I'm gonna call you about your order, Becky. I'm possibly gonna get your shirt ordered and all that, and do it all at the same time if you don't mind. But I'll be calling you today sometime. DLS says he's a great customer, so intelligent, typical of most anything with oodle in it. Oh, are they all that smart? He did really, really good. Thanks a lot for chatting, everybody. Thank you, members, for being here. Hi, Bunny. Becky, Grandma Shell. And let's go with, I want to say Daiso, but it's not. It's Daoist. Daoist T. Daoist Dansa. I'm going to have to remember that. I'm going to try to capture that. Thank you for chatting, everybody. I appreciate you. Love kisses. Hi, Joey. Grandma Shell, thanks for saying mine tries to sneak a kiss in on my face all the time. If it's your own pet, man, lick away. But I like to try to say, be conscientious about the dogs that are not yours licking your face, because I truly believe we can get our dogs sick. Sandra Law, thank you for being here. Love your videos. Watch from New Zealand. Where's Daniel from New Zealand? Are you both out there at the same time? What's up? Daniel's from New Zealand as well. Virginia, what's up? I was in Washington State for a medical treatment and left my furry dogs with a cousin of mine. When I came back, my babies are so full of knots that I don't know what to do. Oh, shave down. Gotta get a shave down. Sandra says we're a few hours ahead of Australia in some parts. Cool. Honeybees in Australia. Addie, my favorite groomer. Thank you. Addie, thank you for your donation. Wow, look at that picture. Is that really Addie? Do you guys see Addie here? Ooh, I'm just kidding. Okay, Bunny says, oh, yay, Addie. Thank you so much. Thank you, Bunny, for moderating. I appreciate you. Hands Dee Dee, my hemostat. Non-Locky cleans them first. Laugh out loud. Thank you. I needed those hemostats. Gosh, they're over there being in the clean section. That's what happens when you work late and you work early. Oh, everything doesn't get done. Andrea says, snack. Good boy. Everyone said, good boy. Awesome. Do you send to New Zealand? I do. It's pretty high in shipping, so be sure you try to get your order to 2 pounds. So 1 shampoo and then a couple other things, or a bunch of other little things. If you do 2 shampoos, it's like $45, $56 to ship just 2 16-ounce bottles of shampoo to New Zealand. So make sure you stay around 2 pounds if you can kind of guesstimate their weight. 1 bow tie is like ounces. Who knew I was going to know how much it costs to ship to New Zealand off the top of my head? Love you guys. Thanks for being fans, and thanks for being here. Facebook, you guys too. JT, thanks for being here. Honeybee, we love you guys. Love you guys. Please hit that like button, share, subscribe, and let people know what the difference is and how it looks on these doodles. If you're a groomer and you want to go, I'm not sure what you want to do, check this video out. Watch that before you come in. See if you like any of those guards or blades or whatever I used today. You know? All right. Be sure to shop at myfavoritegroomer.com, and we'll see you on the next live show. Bye.